It's decaying so fast. There's no life here. It's dead. It's falling apart day in, day out. The foundation isn't steady. It's almost like it's giving out. The roof is caving. The doors are crumbling. The tiles are rotten and filled with cracks. There's mold and mildew. And when I look back, everything was broken, shattered, crushed into pieces. The lights are dimming and they are beginning to flicker. And by the second, it seems to be getting darker even quicker. The darkness is inconvenient and the day is unbearable at night. I recount the day and I can feel the void and struggles of the year. Recounting the good start, the resolution, the fasting, the prayers, and yet the pandemic, my struggles, my pains, my sins. I can't take this anymore. There has to be more in store. I heard of a renovator who is the greatest of them all. There's rumor of a man that takes the most difficult calls, no matter how filthy or rag it is. He doesn't deny at all. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. And you don't have to worry about down payment because insurance covers are guaranteed. He paid it all when he laid it down on the cross of Calvary. Bats bitten, blood spill, thorns through his scales, nails through his heels. Indeed, his name is Jesus Christ. So I called him up. And within a blink of an eye, without a flinch, the transformative power of the cross has killed the stench of sin. The renovator has come to do only what he can do. Mending what's broken. Making all things new. Yes, he doesn't just repair. He renovates, he renews. But he isn't done yet. He isn't done yet. He is not satisfied with just the surface repairs. He's heading to the basement. He's going down the stairs. And he's at the last door. But it's locked. He asks me. He looks deep into my eyes and asks if I'll let him in. After all, he said he gave it all on the cross away for my sin. But no, I will not let him in. It will remain locked. That door must remain locked. I need that room for me. I am not letting anyone in, for that is where I keep my greatest sins, my deepest lies, my filthiest lust. Oh my goodness, that is where I keep my dirty mind and my pornographic addictions. I wish I was lying, but none of these monsters are fictions. Sir, all the other rooms you can have, but you can't come into this room. You can't. He patiently asks me again for the keys to the room. He tells me I can trust him. I can trust him. Trust? I can trust him. After all, he's got the history of fixing the West. He's the best renovator around. He tells me he can handle all of my works. So with no precautions, I relented and I let him in. And he opens the door to the core of my destruction. And now everything that was hidden has been brought to light. But to be frank, I am not sure if this decision was right. Because now I've been left exposed like Eve, hiding behind that tree, staring face to face with the filth in me. My deficiencies, they amuse me, they abuse me. My flaws, my failures. Oh my goodness, like claws deep dig into my skin. There's too much damage here as I stand. There's too much damage. But I'll wait and wait. But wait, I'm waiting for his reaction. But this is panning out to be an unexpected transaction. Because he's still here. In the midst of my filth, he's still here. He is not upset. He is not disgusted. Jesus is still here in the midst of my field. He waits because I've been haunted by those demons for far too long. See, I finally understand why he's the best renovator around. He doesn't just walk in and paint over the ugliness. He takes this room of darkness and transforms it. He flips it upside down. He turns the darkness into the master's room, a heaven for intimacy, a temple for holiness, a place for godliness. He flips over the bed and asks those demons to flee forever in his name. He nails an eviction notice on the door and asks darkness to flee forever in his name. Their residence has been terminated. I've got good news. This is his house now. Jesus is here to stay. And he says, this price has finally been paid. Hallelujah. 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 The renovator is here. Let him do with you as we cross over into 2021. Hallelujah.